Welcome, friends, to another inspiring home tour here at Atelier Nest. Today, we're stepping into a dreamy Provence-inspired haven where rustic beams meet soft lavender tones and wicker accents. Imagine sunlit rooms, fragrant lavender, and timeless textures that make every corner feel cozy, elegant, and alive. Whether you love rustic charm, serene palettes, or simply want to gather fresh ideas for your own home, this tour will spark your imagination. Grab a cup of tea. Settle in and let's explore this beautiful home together, discovering every detail that blends comfort, light, and timeless French countryside elegance. A soft morning sun bathes the Provence-inspired facade in gentle gold. Creamy limestone walls glow warmly beneath rustic wooden beams. Lavender-hued shutters frame an inviting arched doorway. Olive trees and cascading wisteria add life, while terracotta pots filled with rosemary and lavender create a fragrant, serene welcome, evoking timeless countryside charm. The entryway reveals honey-colored stone tiles reflecting sunlight illuminating rustic beams above. A woven jute rug rests beneath a distressed oak console, adorned with wicker baskets brimming with dried lavender. Soft daylight filters through frosted glass, casting gentle shadows across textured plaster walls, setting a calm, inviting tone for the home. Sunlight floods the living room, highlighting rustic beams overhead and their natural grain. Plush linen sofas in muted sand tones surround a limestone fireplace. A vintage wicker trunk serves as a coffee table, adorned with delicate lavender sprigs in ceramic vases. Soft textures, warm light, and subtle shadows evoke peaceful refinement. Wide framing captures the open-plan living area, blending raw wooden textures with soft linens. Sheer white curtains sway gently beside French doors leading to the garden. Light dances across weathered oak floors, revealing subtle imperfections that add authenticity. The space radiates warmth, calm, and understated elegance throughout. The dining area features an antique farmhouse table surrounded by mismatched wooden chairs. A cascading bouquet of fresh lavender sits at the center, perfuming the air. Iron-framed windows overlook olive groves, allowing afternoon sunlight to flood in. Terracotta tiles, soft linens, and rustic accents evoke Provence's natural elegance. The kitchen balances rustic charm with refined functionality. Open shelves display ceramic jars, copper pans, and woven baskets. Creamy stone countertops complement muted lavender walls. Sunlight filters through natural linen curtains, casting soft shadows. A vintage matte white range adds understated elegance, making the kitchen feel cozy yet sophisticated. Wide perspective shows the kitchen and breakfast nook in harmonious design. A round table draped in linen sits beneath exposed beams, surrounded by wicker chairs. Sunlight reflects off green glass bottles on shelves, scattering gentle light patterns across the tiled backsplash. The space feels airy, elegant, and alive with texture. The hallway reveals Provence-inspired layers. Whitewashed walls meet terracotta floors, and an antique armoire displays woven baskets filled with herbs. A wrought iron lantern hangs overhead, casting delicate shadow patterns. Sunlight streams through small windows, animating subtle textures and inviting the viewer to explore the home further. A serene bedroom in pastel lavender and cream radiates tranquility. The linen canopy bed rests against a textured plaster wall framed by reclaimed beams. A vintage trunk sits at the foot of the bed. Soft cotton drapery diffuses sunlight, creating a dreamlike glow that highlights gentle textures throughout the room. Wide framing of the guest bedroom reveals soft blue-gray linens and natural rattan textures. A wicker bench rests beside a tall window, offering a view of lavender fields. Light reflects off an antique glass mirror on a pine dresser, adding subtle warmth and depth to the serene, refined interior. The bathroom exudes rustic serenity. A stone sink carved from limestone anchors the space, while aged brass fixtures glow warmly against pale plaster walls. Dried lavender hangs nearby, and soft daylight from a small window illuminates the surfaces. Textures, color, and light combine to evoke calm, timeless beauty in every corner. The laundry room conveys quiet elegance. Open wooden shelving holds woven baskets and neatly folded linens. A vintage enamel basin rests on a butcher block countertop. Soft lavender gray walls capture daylight, creating gentle contrast against terracotta flooring. The space feels functional yet refined, maintaining the home's cohesive rustic charm. A reading nook unfolds within a wide-beamed alcove, bathed in soft light. A cushioned window seat overlooks olive groves, framed by linen curtains moving with a gentle breeze. Stacks of worn books sit beside a woven basket of wool throws. Textures, sunlight, and natural colors evoke comfort and serenity. The study combines rustic simplicity with refined elegance. A pale oak desk sits beneath an arched window overlooking lavender fields. Wicker storage baskets line lower shelves, while a ceramic lamp casts a mellow glow across parchment-toned walls and terracotta flooring. The space feels focused, peaceful, and warmly inviting. The hallway to the master suite is airy and elegant, featuring high ceilings with exposed wooden trusses. Sunlight streams through tall windows, casting long shadows on limestone tiles. Small lavender arrangements in earthen pots line the path, infusing the space with calming fragrance and guiding the eye toward the suite. The master suite radiates Provence charm through soft hues and natural textures. A canopy bed dressed in crisp white linen anchors the room, with wicker accents and pale oak furniture enhancing its serene elegance. Wide windows frame lavender fields beneath golden evening light, blending interior warmth with outdoor beauty. The dressing area reflects rustic luxury, featuring a large arched mirror framed in aged wood. Woven baskets line open shelves filled with folded linens and dried herbs. Golden light streams across limestone flooring, enhancing textures and colors, while the lavender fragrance evokes calm sophistication in this intimate space. The sunroom glows in a soft Provençal light. Rattan chairs with linen cushions surround a small stone table adorned with lavender stems and a clear vase. Arched windows frame olive trees swaying in gentle sunlight. Natural textures, delicate shadows, and fragrant lavender create a peaceful, inviting retreat. The veranda extends the interior's elegance outdoors, rustic beams draped with flowering vines. Wicker furniture and linen throws provide comfortable seating beneath dappled sunlight. Terracotta pots glow against the stone exterior, while rosemary scents mingle with warm air. The space embodies relaxed sophistication and the timeless charm of Provence. The back garden reveals a wide, serene Provençal landscape. Lavender rows stretch toward the horizon, bordered by olive trees and a weathered stone wall. A wrought iron table sits beneath a fig tree, surrounded by wicker chairs. Dappled sunlight highlights textures and colors, merging rustic beauty with tranquil outdoor luxury. And that's our enchanting journey through this Provence-inspired home, friends. From the sun-drenched facade to the serene back garden, we've explored every detail that brings rustic elegance, lavender serenity, and timeless charm to life. If you enjoyed this tour and found inspiration for your own spaces, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Atelier Nest for more cozy home ideas, and leave a comment sharing your favorite corner or design tip. Your support helps us create even more beautiful tour and ideas. Until next time, stay inspired and may your home always feel warm, welcoming, and full of charm.